This is our sandwich making limiting and excess reagent. You can see some other stuff from the experiments that I've been doing over the past couple days. So we're gonna pretend that our sandwich is our product in a chemical reaction. And what you see before you are the reactants. And just say it takes for one sandwich to be made, 1 tomato, 4 pieces of turkey, 2 pieces of cheese, and 1 pile of lettuce, and 2 pieces of bread. Okay. You can see if I double the amount, then I can double a reactant, I can double my amount of product. So I have sort of 1 mole of product, 2 moles of product. If I use 3 pieces of bread, I would still only need 2. So this third piece would be unused, and that's sort of like what excess reagents are. So when you do chemical reactions, only what's needed is used, and anything that's in excess that's not needed to react is just left over. So this would just be sitting there waiting to go. So we always want to limit excess reagents in labs just so we're not wasting chemicals, and we have to figure out how to get them separated and stuff like that. So the same thing is true. I know sandwiches isn't a perfect, example, because I could maybe remove some of this and the sandwich would still be good. But in chemistry, those numbers are really important. At the same time, you can half. So for example, if I cut the amount of tomato in half, cut the amount of turkey in half, the amount of cheese, the amount of lettuce, and cut the amount of bread that I needed in half, I would still have half a sandwich, which is the same thing as saying like half a mole. People get confused about this because, for example, if you're using like a diatomic molecule like O2, they say, Miss, how can I just have 1 oxygen if I'm halving it? And you're not halving it so that you have 1 O and another O, you're just halving the amount that you use. So it's like baking in recipes. You can double or half things. It's still the same chemical. It's just the amounts change. So that's sort of a little example of how limiting and excess reagents work. Once all your ingredients are used up to make your sandwich is done. And if you don't have enough ingredients, then you can't make your sandwich, which is sort of like how chemical reactions work. So these are sandwiches for my kids. If I was gonna make myself a sandwich, I'd have some avocado. I like Balderson cheddar. Maybe I'll throw some prosciutto, some toppings, top it up with a Thompson model of the Atom cookie. So take some pictures and show me your delicious creations, and there is a link if you need some like fancy sandwich ideas. Go for it. Are you guys ready for this is actually your dinner? Yes. Bon appetit.